The woman was shocked to realize the one actually pregnant was the scheming girl, yet the one constantly vomiting was herself. Meanwhile, the scheming girl ate freely without any restrictions, and the more she enjoyed her food, the more violently the woman threw up. Even her once smooth belly was now covered in disgusting stretch marks. She also began to suffer from frequent incontinence. Everyone in the house started avoiding her, while the scheming girl became the man's favorite, all because of the child in her belly. On the day the scheming girl gave birth to twins, the woman who was never pregnant died from a hemorrhage during a fake labor. But she never expected that when she opened her eyes again, she had somehow been reborn, and returned to the exact day the scheming girl discovered she was having twins. Just like in her past life, the woman showed signs of pregnancy, even though she clearly wasn't pregnant. She immediately called for her maid, and ordered a full search of the courtyard. But after turning everything upside down, they found nothing unusual. With no other choice, she burned her entire courtyard down. She thought this would break the curse, but soon after her stomach started acting up again. This time she even coughed up a mouthful of blood. Clearly she hadn't escaped her previous fate. Just then the scheming girl strutted over smugly, pretending to care while flaunting how easy her pregnancy was. But the woman had already started suspecting something was wrong, and her eyes soon locked onto the sachet on the scheming girl's waist. It was something the man had specially prayed for them. The woman guessed the problem was hidden inside the sachet. She suddenly stood up and slapped the scheming girl, then deliberately provoked her with harsh words. During the scuffle, she secretly tore off the sachet. The noise drew the man over. Just like in the past, he immediately took the scheming girl's side, and forced the woman to apologize. She barely said a word in defense, when the man grabbed her by the throat. To make things worse, she suddenly lost control and wet herself. The man pulled away in disgust. The servants around her all stared in contempt. After they left, the woman quickly called for a doctor. But no matter how thoroughly he examined her, he couldn't find anything wrong. So she handed the 2 sachets to him, asking for help identifying them. To her shock, the doctor was stunned. One sachet was meant to enhance fertility, but the other was laced with a substance that caused infertility. Wearing it long-term could make someone unable to conceive for life. Only then did the woman realize why she had never gotten pregnant all these years. She thought destroying the sachet would solve everything, but even after that, the symptoms of pregnancy still shifted from the scheming girl to her. Though she couldn't explain it, she started recording everything the scheming girl ate, and tracked her own physical reactions. Eventually she noticed a pattern. Whenever the scheming girl ate something, she would suffer the corresponding discomfort. This gave her an idea. What if their conditions were connected, and what she ate could affect the scheming girl? To test her theory, she asked the maid to bring her a cup of cold herbal tea. Sure enough, as soon as she drank it, the scheming girl next door screamed in pain, clutching her belly like it was being torn apart. Hearing her cries, the woman finally felt a sense of relief. She now had a way to get revenge. 9 months passed in a flash, and the day of revenge finally arrived. The woman drank a large amount of cold-inducing liquids, and even had a full tub of ice water prepared. Meanwhile, the clueless scheming girl was still dreaming of taking over the woman's place once her child was born. But just as the woman poured the ice water over herself, the scheming girl suddenly let out a blood-curdling scream in agony.